All right, and I'm here with Hannah, aka Phaerie.
Hey, hey.
So she is the first woman on my Women's Strong coffee run month. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thanks.
So yeah, we're gonna get coffee now, or try, because I don't know if Starbucks is crowded. Because I passed by it and it seemed like it was okay, but.
Well, that's the good thing. We're on MasKurade and Shepherd, so you already have like 3 different Starbucks to pick
I know.
from.
That's so crazy. That's how you know you're in a rich area.
I used to think that was weird. I was like, you really have to have 3? But then
Right?
when it's crowded, like, yeah, you have to have 3.
That's kind of smart too that they built 3. It's cool how your like salon is like over here.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's in the little it's like a little hidden part of a level. I
It
think
is, because like, if I wish there was like a camera where you guys could see it too, but
yeah. Well, I could show
from
it
up
later.
here, it's like you can just see all of downtown.
Oh really?
And it's just, I like the lights and everything.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's from like growing up in the country. I still geek over stuff like this, you know.
That's cool though. I mean, I was noticing while I was driving up here, I was like, wow, I could see like buildings. Oh, I could see downtown right there.
Yeah.
That looked badass. That's pretty cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's fun seeing downtown like that, and it's fun having a coffee run in a different city.
You know what? I freaking it's so funny. I thought of you the other day because the Barnes and Noble is downstairs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then remember, I think it was me and you.
And Stacy.
And Stacy, that's it. It was me, you, and Stacy sitting down there just like laughing about something.
And that guy was trying to
was studying, and he got so mad. Like, we laughed about something, and he was just like, "How's it fun?"
He was because he was trying to.
I felt bad.
I know, I felt bad too because he was trying to figure something out, and we're like, "Whoops."
Yeah. I don't know what he was studying. I think it was for some kind of license or whatever, but
yeah.
I felt
even
bad,
more.
but
I know. That was funny though. But that was a fun day.
That was a fun day.
Shout outs to Stacy, by the way. She bought my drink that day. I didn't forget.
Yeah.
I never forget someone who buys me coffee. I can't, because I mean I'm a coffee room master, so.
Coffee daddies.
Right, coffee daddies.
Shout out to all the coffee daddies.
Exactly. That's a new one. Hashtag coffee daddies.
I like it.
So yeah, how have you been?
I've been good. Been good. I'm excited for the show coming up.
Oh yeah, I think you're gonna do great. I mean,
thank you.
Your first time, like I said, your first time was really good. I didn't think you were gonna do that good, but you're like, I mean, I thought you were gonna do
for my birthday.
Can I go this way?
Yeah, you can go down this way
cool.
too. It's like for my birthday set.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you were there to talk to me, because like you were about to have your interview with Terrell.
Both of us were having panic attacks.
Oh
too.
my god, we just saw each other like, "Hey, how are you?" And I was like, "I'm about to throw up," and you're like,
Me
"I'm
too.
about to pass out." We're like, "Okay."
I know, we were both like about to throw up, and I'm like, "Fuck."
And then once we got it over with, it was like, oh, it was nice.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm glad too, because I don't know the only reason why I even like had a panic attack and stuff is because I was like so hungry, and when I get hungry, like I kind of like get nauseous.
Yeah.
And when I'm nauseous, if I have to do like if I even eat like one thing, I just get even more nauseous, and then.
But it's kind of like it's cardboard, or you're just like, blah, you can't even like. I don't know, and it's funny because like I would always get nervous before like a game, like growing up, or if I had to like be in a play or something, and my mom would be like, "You need to eat because you're not gonna eat until like when you get out of softball or whatever," and I'd be like, "I can't right now," but she would just, you know.
That's
and then
crazy.
Explain it to her later on. She's like, "Oh, okay, so that's why."
And you know, I think that's why I never finish video games most of the time. Like I finish the ones I really, really love, but I noticed like my friends, they ask me, they're like, "Why don't you finish any of your games?" I'm like, because I'm afraid for it to end. That's pretty much why.
Afraid of the ending. Yeah, there's some books like that too, where I'm just kind of like, I don't want to know. Especially if I think it's gonna be bad. Like if you know the dog is gonna die, I just don't want to read it.
This is pretty badass. So you can just literally like when you enter, you zip in right here, and then this is cool. It's like a little hidden menu over here.
Yeah.
I like this. All right, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna get. Maybe a caramel macchiato.
I think I need to sit up on something to see.
They don't really have much. Like they only have like 6 drinks, really. Well, at least we have time. There's nobody behind us.
Yeah.
There's. You want me to read them to you?
No, I see it. I'm just gonna get a chai latte, a hot one.
Okay.
It's my go-to.
I really don't know. I'm gonna get something hot though because it's cold outside. Yeah, I'll just get a caramel macchiato. Man, have you been to this place called Tout Sweet or Toot Sweet or whatever?
Oh, downtown? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I like it though.
I know. I went there last week with Bainbridge because I hadn't been there in a while, and I wanted to show him an actual like coffee shop, and he loved it. And, like the caramel macchiato I had was just so fucking good. It was perfect. It wasn't even like hot.
Oh, thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you tonight?
Yeah, let me get a tall caramel macchiato.
One tall caramel macchiato. What else can I get for you tonight?
And also, you said the chai tea latte? Mm-hmm. And a chai tea latte? Do you want it tall?
What size?
It's tall, yeah.
Tall?
Tall as well? Okay.
And
what else can I get for you?
That's it.
That's it? Alright, it's going to be 8:23 at the window.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, so like, they make it hot, right? Because sometimes they ask me if I want it cold, or they ask me at what you call it, at Tout Sweet or whatever. So I don't know how to say that damn thing. Is it Tout Sweet, Toot Sweet?
I don't know. I say Toot Sweet, and I don't know if it's actually Toot or if I'm just being.
It probably is Toot Sweet, actually.
I probably would call it Toot anyway, just because.
That's funny, but yeah, I mean, it's just such a hard little thing to say. I don't know, like I don't like stuff that I can't say because I'm so good at reading and grammar. So I want to know.
Especially if it's like in another language and you're at a restaurant, I'll be like, I want that. I
because you don't even know.
want to like murder it. I'm just like.
You're like, I want that. Or you could say like, I just want the thing with the meat and all this stuff in it. You just say the ingredients.
It helps too that like Chris went to culinary school because sometimes I'll be like, how do I say this? I don't want to look retarded. It's just like say it like this.
I didn't know he went to culinary school.
I didn't either until he was like, do you want to go eat
cooking?
one time? Or he was like, do you want me to cook? And I was like, I don't know, man. And then he was like, no, I went to culinary school. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure if you want.
That's odd. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
He never cooked for me.
Well.
You're like, well.
I should have been his girlfriend or something.
Right? I tried, but. No, but that's cool though. Like, that's pretty awesome. I would like to know how to cook.
You know what? Bug him. He needs to come play in the lair again, and that way you can cook for us again.
That'd be cool.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's been
in a coffee run now. You have to do it.
Yeah, and he's been on a coffee run with me too.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's you got to dig through my channel.
How many? Do you keep up with how many episodes that you've done so far?
I try to keep count, but at this point, I know I lost count at like 55.
So it's been at least 55.
Which that is a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of
I think it's more than Deadmau5. Shout out to Deadmau5. But
hey, how long did he? Do you know how many he's done? How long he's done it for?
He's done it since almost as long as I've done it for, and I've only done it because he inspired me to do it.
Right.
But he did it, I think, in 2013, for sure 2014. I think that's when it started, and I started it that same year as well, and ever since that year, it was crazy. In 2015, I did a coffee run movie, where I had a whole bunch of friends, and I really want to do a sequel. But I don't, like, I need to make sure people are down to do it. Everybody can meet on a certain day and we get like a party bus or something like
that. Would be really, really cool. Get you one of those lights that spins, you know what I mean? And just put it like right here.
You know, it'd be badass too.
A little disco in here.
It would be so cool. There was like a freaking disco ball, but also like an open decks thing.
Dude, just have it like a button and it just like drops down.
Right? That'd be so cool.
That would be fun.
Is anybody even in there? Oh, there he is. I was about to say, they looked empty.
There's a lady right there with the headset on.
But yeah, I think he's about to come over.
He's like a fucking cat, just like, meow.
Right? That's hilarious. My coworker always does cat sounds for some reason.
Really?
And he goes, meow.
Meow.
Or he'll go, meow. And he says it so funny too. But yeah, so I guess...
At least your coworker doesn't do like Jake Hunter and waits for you to lean over and goes, like, and he's so subtle about it. He'll get you every time.
That's awesome. Yeah, shout out to Jake, by the way. He's pretty cool.
You guys are actually, Machine Rex is like...
they throw
doing
down.
amazing things. It's awesome.
Yeah, I love that duo just because of how unique they are. Like, they're completely different, like, from any other, like, artist in the town, because one of them uses a guitar, the other one mixes,
but it's just like the chemistry is so good. Like they just really complement each other, you know. Yeah,
it's really awesome. Speaking of which, though, of DJing, I know you have this event coming up. Are there any other ones after Ducky?
So Women Strong Friday, and then Saturday, Chris and I are going to be in a Good Vibe Tribe.
Oh, cool.
Event again, yeah. And those are always so fun. I love again with Good Vibe Tribe, like it's just amazing. You really get that like family feel when you're hanging out with them, you know.
That's cool. I don't think I've played anything for Good Vibe Tribe yet, but they seem cool though.
They're so fun. I mean, like last time we hung out with them was at I want to say the last time was Be Someone at Last Concert Cafe.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there, and then after that is Transcend with Kyle and Albert. So
wow.
That one I'm really, really excited for too.
So you have 3 things like in just this month.
Yep.
That's
so the
crazy.
2 this week and that one next Friday.
You're beating me. I only have 1 thing this month so far.
I'm just trying to like stay on it, you know what I mean? Because since my birthday, I didn't expect it at all. Like I'll tell you honestly, I expected to play on my birthday and like have a heart attack halfway through and be like, okay, that's it, you know, like she died. She's dead. But it just kind of like, I don't know, I've been excited and surprised at how it's just kind of kept on a roll, and
but see,
I'm super thankful.
But you see what I mean now too. When I told you that day when you were nervous, I was like, look, you're gonna be scared as shit even throughout your set, but once it's over, you're gonna feel like you can do anything. And like
now I'm starting to understand that feeling. Like,
you got a tall caramel macchiato and a tall chai tea latte?
Yeah.
Yep. It's gonna come out to 823.
Alrighty.
Now I'm starting to understand that feeling you guys get when you get done playing, and you're like, I want to keep playing. Like I want to. You're on this like rush afterwards. So.
Especially like what does it for me is when people come up to me, and this is like the best thing I can always hear. Like if I hear this, it'll make my day. And it's like it happened at ShareSpace last year. Like these people that I didn't even know. Thank you. They stayed until the end of my set.
Here's 1.
Alrighty.
And here's 2.
Alright, so this is yours.
This one's the caramel macchiato. The one with the sleeve is the.
Okay, thank you.
Gotcha, thank you. Thanks for the coffee.
No problem.
You're all set. Y'all have a great night.
You too. Alright, let me split this away. Yeah, it's just really cool because they stayed like all throughout my set, and once I finished, they went on the stage and just like one of them, look, both of them. Well, there's 3 of them, but only one like went on the stage. Can I go back to the garage this way?
You know what? Go around this way, and you can go the back behind it.
Okay.
Yeah. You can just slip back there. So through here.
I like that there's a lot of entrances at least.
And then you go behind the.
Oh fuck.
I hate that in MasKurade too.
Oh, at least it wasn't too
big.
In here or no?
Back there.
Oh, right over here, right?
Yeah, you'll go back behind the restaurant and up. It's just easy. Right where this is parking.
Nice.
And you got 2 killer speed bumps up here.
This is like a freaking. It's cool how it's like a little hidden.
Yeah, like a little maze.
I don't know. I like this. I like where it's set up over here. Like this looks so cool. I like this area.
It's cool. Like in between clients, I can just walk down to Barnes and Noble or just walk down West Gray and.
Oh yeah, but like I was saying.
Oh yeah,
like
ShareSpace, right?
Yeah, they came up to me and they're like, dude, like the way you fucking blend genres together was amazing. And he's like, he goes, you told a story. When he said that, I was like, oh. Like,
you threw in some Red Hot Chili Peppers in one of your mixes you did, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, I love Red Hot Chili. I think it was mixed with Lose Yourself to Dance from Daft Punk.
Yeah.
And you're gonna like this new mix because I actually have some Depeche Mode in it. Yes. Personal Jesus.
Okay, yeah, I'm excited.
Although I was really trying to find a fucking Precious remix because I really want to find one and I can't.
You know what? There's a DJ Dan one.
Oh, is there?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to look it up then. That's pretty cool.
I threw it in at Rapture. So
Did you?
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's cool.
I'll send you the one for Personal Jesus. I mean, it's like it's okay, like it's good, but it's not like it doesn't blow on it. But I still like it because it's Personal Jesus.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's Depeche Mode, you know. And it's so funny. I talked to a lot of like like your rave moms, you know what I mean? And you ask them like what got you into it, like when did you start? And Leanne Gowick, I love her. She's just I finally got to meet her at a show in Dallas, I think. Cool. And because I had known her from, Shadows when I first got in the scene, and then just like, over the years, just keeping in touch with her on Facebook. And she told me, she's like, it all started with like Depeche Mode for her, and I was like, oh, no way.
It's crazy, but it's cool because it kind of makes sense since they were electronic for well, in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, they are electronic.
And then seeing where it is now, like how it's evolved, is just bizarre. Like I can't imagine like in the future, like not saying I will have kids because I'm really just like not about it right now.
Yeah.
But if I were to someday,
That looks awesome.
you know, yeah, the view's killer.
Sorry.
But like at that time, I want to see kind of how things are going then, music wise. You know.
Yeah, and
See how different it sounds, or see if they have any genres where we're like, what the hell is that?
right.
You know.
And that's the thing. I always like finding new genres, and like the way I title my mixes, it's all for a reason. Like Future Mask is because it's literally like the newer genres, so it's like looking into the future, but the future is now.
The future's now.
So like it's something like that. And the Night Owl mixes are like meant to be kind of chill, but at the same time hype, because it's like, what would you hear at night? Like chill stuff, but then you'd also hear like hype ass like house music and stuff. And that's what I like. So I mean, I do stuff like that. But since it is Women's Month, I do want to ask one question for you.
Okay.
How do you feel how do you feel about women in the industry now, how they're treated? Do you feel like they're still misrepresented, underrepresented maybe? I'm super proud. Like, I want to say this first off. I'm so proud of like the girls that I know, and even ones that I haven't met personally yet, but I'm seeing like just this surge of like women in the industry starting to, like, it's just increasing, and these girls have so much talent, you know what I mean? Like, they just come out like, hey, here it is, this is what I can do, and I love what I do. Like, you can feel the passion in it. And I have to say, I definitely feel like girls have like a lot more to prove going into it, you know what I mean? Because you always run into, and it's not just the music industry, it's just like different industries in general where, you know, you're coming into it, especially if it's like a male dominated industry, where you kind of have to prove that you do have what it takes, and that you can keep up with the guys and everything, and that and a lot to prove that nobody got you there, like you did it for yourself, you know what I mean? So because it's almost like
that too.
Yeah, it's almost like women have to prove themselves twice as much as like a guy does. Like if a guy is like a director, she has to like out direct him or be like twice as good as him, And it's crazy because it sucks that it has to be that way, because everything should be equal. But like you said, there are a lot of strong women that are beginning to make a difference.
And I think too, it's just like we want to be taken seriously, and this is not knocking, this kind of DJing at all. It's, I mean, everybody has their niche, but like, I mean, there's this one niche of like, I mean, it's mostly over in Europe, but like, of like topless DJs, and I'm like, that's cool, do your thing, you look hot, go for it. But for those of us that don't do that, sometimes it's kind of like, man, we're already having to prove ourselves anyway, like to be taken serious anyway. It's just kind of like, but yeah, like I said, it's got its own niche, and it's exotic, and it's fun too. So like, I can't,
Yeah, but that's good though. I mean, that was a good answer. Like, it was very like well said. Then there was another question, but I was trying to remember what it was. But I always freeze when it comes to like...
what happens? You're probably going to leave tonight, and then you're going to call me back, hey, I remember what that question was.
I'll be like, hey, come back and let's record it real fast.
I'll be all the way back home, and Katie and be like, here's, I got to go back and talk to Michael.
Right? Just for that one fucking question? That's hilarious. But yeah, it's, it's really cool that I think what I like that I just noticed, which is interesting, is since it's Women's Strong Month, it wouldn't really make sense for two women to be asking each other these questions, and I like that there's a guy and there's a girl to discuss, like...
I like seeing both sides of the card, you know what I mean? Because, like, for us, like, if it was two girls in here, we'd be like, yeah, let's fucking do it, you know what I mean? Just like, go women. But, I get to, like, hear it from a guy's point of view, too, and, like, what are you noticing as far as, like, changes in the industry, as far as, like, there's starting to be more girls coming into the industry?
I mean, I think, like... finally, these people that run labels and stuff, and these producers, and these just people who just scout talent, they're finally realizing, hey, like, a lot of these women have some mad skills, like, they're just as talented as some male producers, if not more, and like, just watching you have, like, your first gig was like, I didn't hear any, like, there was probably one little tiny mistake that was easily
it's so
covered.
Funny, like, when I got done, y'all were like, I heard one, like, major one, and, like, for me, I'm like, there were 3, and they were awful, and you're like, no,
Yeah, and it's weird because I'm like, damn, I don't. If there were 3, I'm kind of like shocked that I missed them because I never miss stuff like that. But I mean, regardless, I mean, you did really well, and that's that's a testament to women finally making themselves known in the industry. Is someone like Rachel. Shout out to Rachel. Who,
yes, very much so. You know, she was a big, inspiration for me coming into this too, because like, I think the first time I saw her, like in person, was at the first Women's Strong. Like,
oh really?
I think the first one was at Serial, right?
That's the first time we met.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah.
I met
that
Stacey
was
too.
it. But like, I saw her up there, and I saw her, like, you could tell she was the one running
She was
everything.
running around, yeah.
And I was like, wow, I'm really inspired by these DJs, but also her, because like you could just tell, like, there's so much passion, and that she was about it, and she was really doing this because she wants to see women in the industry be represented, and like, kind of showcasing that talent. I know I'm over here just...
I can't even drink mine yet.
I know, but that's really cool.
Yeah, and she's gone so far, and like...
Yeah,
the way she's gracefully kind of like stepped down to allow, Andrew Murillo, shout out to Andrew.
Oh, very much, yeah, you're doing amazing things.
Yeah, I love you, BB. But yeah, I mean, I'm really glad because, and Rachel's still there, like.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's also, it's so funny, teaching another lesson. Like, I'm understanding this year now the importance of like self-care and taking a break.
Yeah.
And not overexpending yourself. Even if it's something you love, you still kind of have to just be like, take a little break, or go into another, use another medium like paint or something, just to kind of have like a little bit of a break.
Or even just make a mix or something,
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm gonna, spoiler, not really spoilers, nothing crazy, but I'm actually wanting to start doing more, just some lo-fi mixes, just for fun, just to put on SoundCloud, just because it's like, we're always putting, for me, it's mostly like trance and progressive house mixes out there and stuff, but what about when the party's over and people are just at home, or they're chilling, or they're driving, or so many people within our community do deal with high stress jobs, or like anxiety or depression, and sometimes you just need something that's a little bit soothing and just relaxing. True. So just something to have some background music, something to kind of relax.
That's interesting though. I like that, because even for me, I'm trying to like make different types of mixes now, and I have a full set ready for nothing but mid-tempo. So I want to actually...
mid-tempo is awesome.
Yeah, and like, because I really got into it like last year. But yeah, I want to like make that, because what I've done now, like usually what I used to do, I don't know how the hell I used to do this when I first started, but I would, when I would DJ, I would actually like freestyle. Well, you saw whenever you first saw me play, and I was just freestyling, and I didn't have cue points. So I just used the, the waveform to like pretty much, it's weird because I guess I kind of knew like when to start and when to stop, but I don't know, I guess because like I'm so skilled with music in a way, because I'm not gonna say skilled because I don't want to sound like braggy.
Well, no, but you are like super talented, so yeah.
Yeah, because I mean it's the background I have too, like with knowing how to play saxophone for years, and and composing or writing my own sheet music. That's fun.
Are you still pretty like well versed in sheet music? Because that's,
I think so, yeah.
Where like I used to play piano, and then I just kind of, over being my mom making me want to like play out more like at church and stuff, and I was such a, I'm still like a introvert, like weirdo. You know what I mean? So I just stopped. I was like, no, I'm not gonna play at all. So when I stopped, I quit, working with sheet music, and now that I'm getting into producing and stuff, like I know people say like, oh, you don't have to know, music theory, you don't necessarily have to know it, but for me it helps because it's just how I understand it. And now
it's
I'm
better
like,
to learn it because
now
you can
I kind
make
of have to
better
reteach myself how to read sheet music again. But
and like for me, I know what a quarter note is, a half note is, I know what staccato is.
I need to learn my chords again. That's the part that I need to brush up on. Yeah,
like my scales, I think I know. But if I have a saxophone in my hands and I just get like maybe 10 minutes, I'll probably know how to like do everything. It's actually blowing, like making the noise, blowing on the reed in the mouthpiece, that I probably need to practice on again. And when I used to do that, you had such good lung capacity. Now my lungs probably suck, and I don't even smoke.
You gotta take the stairs and you're like,
like it sucks because like I used to be I mean, one time I actually got a nosebleed for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. That was like it was crazy, and it was bad. It was like,
dude, I don't know why. I just thought this funny story. Never mind.
What?
Story time.
Is it copy? Yeah.
Okay, we were in class, and this was probably like 10th grade or so. Mm-hmm. And we just had like, you know, the class clown or whatever. He was sitting in there, and he had like this pony backpack on.
Really?
Yeah, and it was just funny. And then we had this like stick in the mud principal. He just, if you were having a good time, he was like, stop having a good time, you know. So he comes in there and he's like, boy, get that pony backpack.
He says like,
boy.
Boy.
It's Arkansas, so boy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Get that pony backpack off. And he was like, and he just froze. And he was like, what's your problem? He goes, I'm getting a nosebleed. We had to get him a bucket.
Are you serious?
Our principal was like, boy, watch your nosebleed. Stop. And we're like, you're such an asshole.
That's hilarious. That principal sounds funny, but also like an ass.
It was both. He was funny, but he wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, highly doubt he's going to watch this, so I really don't care.
Who?
I said I highly doubt he's going to watch this, so I really don't care.
Unless we become both like famous or whatever, and then he's going to die.
Sued.
Right? I don't know. I mean, unless I have copyrights on it or something. I mean, it's under my. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that legal shit.
It's fine. Before we start being paranoid about it, we'll just forget it.
Because I do get paranoid about shit like that, but I'm
gonna call you later tonight and be like, I mean, I don't think he's gonna watch it.
Right? And then you're gonna be like, hey, I looked up on legal like statute like number 34 under Article C, Section B, and I just found out that we can't actually do.
Be like, I just talked to my lawyer and
Right? And legally, I can't even talk to you. Like, call me to tell me you can't talk to me. That'd be hilarious.
Have to do like was it where you have to like fuzz somebody out and like have the voice change and everything?
Yeah. Like
protect their identity.
That's hilarious. But yeah, I know we'll have to wrap this up like in a minute now, and it sucks because like there's so much to talk about.
I know. We'll have to do like a part 2 or something.
Seriously
one day.
though, we'll schedule the part 2 soon because we can still do it within this month if you want, since there's like tons of time this month.
I can't believe I told you like a stupid story.
That's hilarious. No, that's good. I like it when people tell me this. I've been told stupid stories before on
I
here,
like stupid stories. Did you see they're doing that the scary stories to tell in the dark, but they're doing it as a movie?
Oh yeah, they're gonna make.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That book used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid.
I don't think I read, but you know what we haven't talked about? Damn, I wish we.
Ghastly has goats.
Yes, do you remember that?
Yes.
Holy shit, that's awesome. I have a
glass on it. They're falling down, and you were like talking about something about. It was the Goat Man's Bridge. You were talking about that, and I was like, huh.
Damn, you remember
Ghastly
that?
has goats.
No, because you looked at me like, Ghastly has goats? That was
like,
you like Hermione.
Hermione, matter of fact, like.
Yes. That was awesome. That's what I was going to tell
funny.
you. We have to fucking talk about Fantastic Beasts.
Yes.
Both of them. Well, mainly the new one. I thought it was pretty fucking awesome. I'm just going to say real fast, Fantastic Beasts was so cool because I really like Grindelwald, and he looked awesome because Johnny Depp was just the perfect part. And I love how like every 5 minutes they fucking like just did magic the whole time. Mm-hmm. And then it was crazy how like I didn't even know that Nagini was actually a girl, and then I was like, holy shit, she turned. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It's a lot.
Yeah, there was so much.
I kind of want to start over again and just start from the very beginning with the books and with the movies.
Yeah, me too. I kind of want to start it from like the Fantastic Beasts thing and then go, but I have to wait because they still have what like 2 or 3 movies to come out with. I think there's like 2.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, they're so good. Like it was just I really liked it a lot. Like she's getting even better with that little story that she's writing and.
I know it started just like on a napkin. You know.
Yeah,
that was the crazy thing.
That's insane. But yeah, other than that, I do want to end it off on this one, and I want to let you, say goodbye, and I want to let you say, give a message to all the women out there that are trying to make it, and give them their own message from your heart.
Hey sis. No, I'm just kidding.
You're like, hey
but
bitch.
But for real, like. Whatever it is that you have in mind that you want to do, or whatever it is that's kind of speaking to you that you really are just, you want so bad that you dream about it, you think about it, you eat, sleep it, breathe it. If you want it bad enough, you really can make it happen, and if it happens to be something in our industry, that's the great thing about this community is it is a family. It's, people might have their spats here and there or whatever, but like that's human nature. Mm-hmm. So if you ever need help, you ever need inspiration, guidance, things like that, we're always here. Even if it's not related to our industry, you have people on your side. You have a support system. You have all the resources that you need to make your dreams a reality. So don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever think it can't be done, because like I'm this little kid from Arkansas, you know what I mean? And I'm not anything special yet, but like I'm happy and I'm blessed, and I'm excited to see what's in the future, and I'm excited to see what you guys have for your future too.
That was awesome.
That's it.
If you want to press the record button, you can. At the top, I'll give you that honor of actually like ending the. It's right here at the where it's blinking.
Right here.
Yeah, but be careful because it might fall.
Right there.
No, right here.
Here, you do it. I'm scared.
Okay, fine.
It's gonna fall on the floor.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Bye.